Alright, so the Morgan's Prey event is here. So this video is going to go over all the rewards that you can get and kind of how the event works. Now, I do want to mention that this is a crazy exotic weapon farm. I have already gotten 2 exotic weapons today just by farming this event. Now, you also don't need to go crazy high in the rounds to get all the rewards. That is going to be mostly for the leaderboard climbing. So how the rewards work is you can get a total of these 15 precious keys. Now, they drop. I'll show you here. So from doing a run, you get to round 2, you get 1. Round 3, you get another. Round 5, round 6, and round 8. So you can get a total of 5 precious keys per run. Now, getting to round 8 is a little tough, I will say. But it does make it worth your while. If you get high enough in score, you are able to climb the Morgan's Hunt leaderboard here. So at the moment, I'm rank 9 just from grinding the event earlier and doing my runs. If you do get in the top rankings for this event, there are rewards that you can earn. So for the top 10%, you get a Bon Voyage charm. You get 20 artifactual essence, as well as you get that Morgan's Hunt chat frame theme. The top 11 to 30% will get a Bon Voyage charm, 15 essence, and they will still get that chat frame as well. Then the top 31 to 60 will get 1 charm and 10 of these essences. So if you want that chat frame, you want to make sure you get a high enough score to be in that 30%. Now, you also have the challenge rewards that you are able to earn from doing this. So I do 1 match, I get 15 dust, as well as some glimmer, and then you have the upgrade cores and other Bon Voyage charms that you can earn from doing this. Now, you can get a total of these 15 precious keys. Now, how the rewards work for your precious keys. So with your precious keys, you're able to loot chests after completing the Morgan's Prey activity. Now, you do get your Mobius cluster bundles and your incandescent cluster bundles guaranteed, but these Morgan Hunt bundles are random. So you have 15 keys. 4 of them are going to be for these exotic materials here. So with your remaining 11 keys, you have a chance for one of these random bundles to drop. It is completely random. You could get the same bundle 4 times in a row just with RNG. It does have elemental fruits in here, though. I actually ended up getting 3 of these, so I got 15 elemental fruit from this event. So I wrote down the rewards that I got, because at first when I recorded this video, I thought that you got every single one of these rewards guaranteed. But courtesy of XD Prophecy on YouTube, he was saying that he didn't get all of these guaranteed. So I was like, hold on, let me go back and look at what I got. And in no order, I went over what I got, though. I had the 3 elemental fruit bundles. I did get my exotic materials and my exotic weapon guaranteed. Comment down below if you did get an exotic guaranteed from your 15 precious keys. You're supposed to get an exotic, so that's why I was like, well, you should get one guaranteed. But he didn't get one. So I want to see what people are getting from this. I did get the incandescent sheaths, the artifactual essences, and the mythic weapons. I got a bunch of, good loot from this, but you are not guaranteed to get all of these bundles here. It is completely random which ones you will get. And after you get your keys initially, you're able to keep farming it. And just like you would with the precious keys, instead you're going to earn the common rewards keys, which will give you a chance for an exotic. Honestly, this is probably one of the best ways to get exotic weapons right now, because you do a run up to wave 8. You're going to get 5 keys. That is 5 chances from a run to get an exotic weapon. This must be the best exotic farm for weapons in the game right now, in my opinion, just because all the chances that you have. This does not cost pinnacle energy either. So without spending pinnacle energy, you have 5 chances per run to get an exotic weapon. Make sure you take advantage of this farm as much as you can, because this event doesn't go for all that long. It's only here for 7 days and 16 hours. I myself am going to be running this non-stop and getting as many exotic rewards as I can. So for exotic weapons that you can get the Concerto exotic, the Polaris Lance, the Borealis, the Risk Runner, the Two-Tailed Fox, the Royal Contravene, the Jotun, the Izanagi's Burden, the Old Prefect, the Heir Apparent, the Sweet Business, the Huckleberry, the Chaperone, the Crimson, the Smart Bomb exotic, as well as the Partridge Sky exotic. Those are all the exotics that you can get. I am looking for 2 copies of the Concerto, so I'm hoping I can get it to drop from this activity. And like I said, you don't have to use any pinnacle energy. You can keep running it and get all these common rewards here. It's a really good farm for exotic weapons, in my opinion. Now, how the activity works is you do multiple waves, and when you get kills with your abilities, you will get bonus score for doing so. And the highest score you're able to get, the higher in the rankings and leaderboards you will get. So you want to make sure you're killing a lot of the ads as well during those earlier phases to get as high of a score as you can. That made the difference in us climbing this leaderboard. We were leaving some of the ads in our earlier runs, and our score wasn't that high, but we cleaned that up. We started to kill more of the enemies, as well as the bosses. So just doing that, we're able to get pretty high in the ranking from that. So as you get more wishes and do more rounds, the content is going to get harder. If you aren't able to make it to those higher rounds, like I said, no big deal. You can keep running it as many times as you want and get all your precious keys and common keys just from doing runs anyway. So once you are finished with your run, when you either wipe or you fail the challenge or whatever, you have this giant chest room, and you can choose whatever chest you want. It really doesn't matter. But you are able to choose all your rewards with your keys at the end of your runs. And that's pretty much it on the Morgan's Prey event that is going on right now in Destiny Rising. This video did help. If you like short, ready to the point Destiny Rising content that does not waste your time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Oppers.